Hi students, move on to astrophysics. Firstly, we have to know what is astrophysics, right? Astrophysics is a branch of space science that applies the laws of physics to explain the birth, life, death of stars, age of stars, why some stars are very bright, why some stars are not, what is the distance of the stars from the solar system, are they in our galaxy or in another galaxy, okay, why the color of stars will vary, and about planets, galaxies, nebulae, asteroids and other objects in the universe. Okay, it has two sibling scenes, astronomy and cosmology, which we can say totally astrophysics. Okay, so firstly, to know about astrophysics, there are two theories. First one is geocentric theory, which is rejected by modern science. Okay, G means in Greek it is earth. So, which maintain that in geocentric, in the name itself, earth was the center and all the like sun, moon and all planets revolve around the earth in their own circular paths. That we can say as a geocentric theory, which was totally rejected. And the next one is heliocentric theory, which was proposed by Copernicus. Okay, according to him, the sun is the center and all the planets revolve around the sun, which is the astronomical model. Okay, right. So these are the two main theories in astrophysics. So astrophysics is the branch of astronomy which explain about stars, galaxy, universe and everything, principles of physics. So with our naked eye, we can see 3000 stars. Using telescopes, we are able to see nearly 6000 stars. Okay, right. So now, here we want to know about the star distance and magnitude. That is, what the distance of the star from us. From us means from our solar system. Okay, and what is the magnitude? How we can calculate the magnitude of the star. So to know that, we have to know about apparent magnitude and absolute magnitude of the star. Okay, right. The brightness of a star depends upon its composition and how far it is from the planet. Okay, right. So as astrophysics tells us about the brightness of the star, okay, so it depends upon its composition. That means what gases are present in the star, okay, and how far it is from us. So what happens, because the light has to travel from the total distance, so the brightness may vary, the color may vary, right? So the planet astronomers define such brightness in terms of apparent magnitude. How bright the star appears from earth is called as apparent magnitude. Okay, so apparent magnitude is nothing but the measure of light energy based on the surface, and it is directly related to the apparent brightness. Also we can say, simply we can say apparent magnitude is nothing but how bright the star appears from the earth. And the next one is what? Absolute magnitude. Absolute magnitude is how bright the star appears at a standard distance of 10 parsecs. So here, see the difference between apparent magnitude and absolute magnitude. How bright the star appears from the earth. Okay, so whatever may be the distance of the star, how bright the star is appearing, that's it. But here, how bright the star appears from the earth, which should be at 32.6 light years distance. For example, there are 10 stars which are exactly 32.6 light years from us. Okay, star 1 brightness is high, star 2's brightness is low, and star 3 brightness is medium, and so on. Then that magnitude of the star is called as absolute magnitude. Here there is no consideration of distance, but here we have to consider the distance from the earth. The star should be at 32.6 light years or 10 parsecs. Then what is the brightness of the star is absolute magnitude. Okay, right. So here in the absolute magnitude, we can also say that we can also say that the star the magnitude of the star, that of the sixth magnitude, as we can take that as 100:1. That is, the magnitudes are divided from 1 to 6 actually for the stars. If the magnitude of the first star or the first magnitude star is 100, okay, and the last magnitude star is 1, okay, according to astronomers, the first magnitude star is 100, then the last magnitude star is 1. That means what? Here the last magnitude star means there are 6 stars in this part, okay, that is, the difference is 5, no, right? So corresponding to the factor 100 in brightness and in magnitude difference, 1 corresponding to a factor of 2.5. How it is, we'll see. So here 100, okay, this is for example star 1, okay, star 2, star 3, star 4, star 5, and this is star 6. Its magnitude is 1, okay, right? So here 2.5 is nothing but the difference from star 1 to star 2 is 2.5. The difference in the magnitude for star 2 to star 3 is 2.5, and the difference in the magnitude of star 3 to star 4 is also 2.5, and so on. Okay, so how it is, we'll see. For example, star 1 by star 2 is equal to, okay, star 1 by star 6, no, sorry, star 1 by star 6 is equal to 100 according to us. Okay, so that we can write like this, right? Star 1 by star 2, which is equal to star 2 by star 3, which is equal to star 3 by star 4, star 4 by star 5, star 5 by star 6 is equal to x. Okay, right? Now we know S1 by S6 is equal to 100, right? So S1 by S6 is equal to 100, which is equal to, this is x, this is x, 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 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is, we can write this as x power 5, right? Now x power 5 is equal to, we can write 100. X is equal to 100 power 1 by 5, where we get this as 2.512. Therefore x, the magnitude of each star is what? 2.512. okay, right? So B1 by or S1 by S2 or SM by SN or SY by SZ, whatever, we can write that as 2.512 firstly. Okay, this is the magnitude of the star.